I'm
the
sad now.
with the wave of the cape, Raymond.
Don't forget Utu.
Yep. With the wave of the cape, Raymond slings his rifle over his shoulder, heads out the door, with Utu chirping as she kind of putters after him.
Oh. Walking off into the sunset. Totally worth the last card.
Take care of yourself and your friend out there, Ray. So we were headed to your place, right, Caius?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Flint, can you roll me a D100?
Oh, sure. Hang on a sec. 100, huh? Let's see.
Yes. We are going
Let's
to
see how high this one is.
Ooh, this should be interesting.
We're going to see.
Now, this is where we need the 100.
Yeah. We're going to see what happens when Ray eventually uses his potion.
Ooh!
Oh.
Oh, I can't wait. Okay,
Let's
go.
see. Let's see what happens.
31? 35.
35.
Wait, where did the +4 come from?
Oh, all I did was... Oh, did I make a mistake?
Oh, that's weird. Why did it add a 4?
Well, just make it 31.
Yeah, just make it 31 then. Oh no!
What?
What happened?
I really hope okay, so whoever Raymond throws this at is going to be transported to the astral plane. Oh no!
How?
Don't drink it, Ray!
My God, that's like the Master Ball of Potions. Don't waste that thing.
Oh no!
Well, we were asking for a very, very good potion. I'd say that that's exceptionally effective.
Yeah! Whatever enemy he throws that out, they're just gone.
They're transported to the astral plane for a month.
Oh!
Oh no!
Have a nice vacay.
Message for you.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay, yeah, mentioning that to Dogi.
Not let me. I'm already there.
Oh yeah, let him know. Oh my gosh!
Wait, what have you done? No!
And the thing is, none of you know what this potion's gonna do. Raymond doesn't even know until he actually throws it at somebody or has them drink it.
I know.
Oh my gosh!
Well, all right.
Oh,
Ray,
he's laughing.
Throw that at an enemy.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what he said, but Ray's got evil plans. I'll just put it that way.
Oh boy.
Okay. So why don't we head over to?
I'm using this more often.
Yes.
This is awesome.
Fantastic. All right. But yeah, so let's see. Okay, so heading over to
Lucid! Do I Lucid?
Hey, listen.
Nah is not lucid.
I know.
Aw.
Lucid's with Faye.
You're keeping with the theme of this chapter. Is it Lucid's kid?
Do you really think Lucid's gonna have eggs with anyone? Actually, he can't. He's the only one who went through that barrier and was never cured.
Oh, that's sad now.
Oh! Do we
Aw.
really want Lucid to reproduce anyway?
I mean, I don't know.
Ah. Well, who knows?
Wow.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe having kids will make him less disagreeable.
Maybe he'll be a good dad.
Maybe
I don't know.
having kids will,
Sure.
will smooth out the edges. I don't know. I'm just.
I'm gonna remind y'all that Marilyn spent a lot of time in Lucid's influence when she was growing up, and look at her personality. Moving on.
Anyway, that's a spin-off for another day.
Yeah.
The Lucid Chronicles.
Now I want to write a story like that. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So.
Another day.
Yeah. Heading over to the Valentine Mansion. It's all right. Well, mi casa es tu casa, I guess. He heads over to the door, and there's a note on it. Oh. They're at lunch. Well, I guess we can. Well, we can walk in anyway. I don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem.
I mean, it is your house.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go. All right, you head in, and yeah, it's kind of what you'd expect from the house of a lesser nobility. Like, it's not like super duper huge, but you know, there are a lot of rooms, a lot of windows. Furniture is real nice.
Sweet.
Right. So yeah, just sit over on the couches over there. I'll see it. I'll either wait for that. We can either wait for them to get home, or we can. I don't know. I'm really curious about what happened.
Referring to what exactly? There's a lot of happenings going on.
Well, it's yeah, apparently something weird happened with one of our shipments.
Oh?
And they wanted to talk to me. They wanted to talk to me about it. I gotta go take a quick look.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Going to casually follow.
yeah. Yeah, he heads over to the he heads over to the to the records room. All right.
Entertaining. I just asked you the other day if there was any chance we could get in here. You said no, and now here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Yeah, I guess emergencies change things. But oh, all right. So
What?
yeah, apparently he starts ruffling through papers. Huh. So apparently part of the shipment right here was stolen.
Does it say what part?
Yeah, just oh right, this part. I mean, I'm not sure if I should be talking about this with you, but can you keep a secret?
She gives him a flat look, and then she just lets her ears pop up for a second. Really? You're asking me if I can keep a secret?
All right, I'm just asking. But anyways,
Dummy.
it's yeah. The thing is that this shipment of this shipment that's pharmaceutical ingredients, and these aren't exactly legal here in the UAA yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's I mean, Prince Arthur's been interested in them.
Wait. Is that what he made that tea out of?
Wait, he made tea out of it?
Just an idle wondering. Anyway, what is it?
Honestly, I'm not sure. It's just apparently it's powdered plants. We're trying to get cataloged. apparently they have what's the word here? Anxiolytic and tranquilizing properties when boiled.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and a couple mental health professionals are interested in this. So we're trying to get this legalized because hey, it's how's the tea?
Well, first time in about 10 years I remembered old friends from Kikoria over the blood-soaked night that I showed you.
Ah. Oh, that's promising.
Where's it from, anyway?
It's the Eastern Dominion.
Really?
Yeah. Got a cellar of it from Urzaban.
Urzaban?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe we should message Batia.
Maybe.
Batia is the chemist that I mentioned.
Oh, well. I mean, hang on. He starts sifting through a couple records. Oh yeah, we do business dealings with her. Thought that name sounded familiar. Small world.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, she's an apothecary, you said. I mean, this isn't too much of a stretch to think that, we've done business with her at some point.
True. And considering she's probably the best known apothecary in the Eastern Dominion.
Yeah. All right then. Well, just have to figure out why. Yeah, it's like apparently 3 segments of this were what's the word? Servings, pouches. 3 sections of this.
Doses.
Yeah, 3 doses of this were stolen. It's weird.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how ecstasy was brought to Alatastica.
It's not. Why are you like this?
I ask myself that question every day, Josh.
Just this once, let's only talk about drugs.
It's not that kind of.
I couldn't. Okay, moving on. Butt cushion. Ouch.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just this chair is kind of wearing out underneath. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Can your friends keep secrets?
I mean, none of them said a word about my past. Well, my being a kitsune, anyway.
Right. So, maybe I could actually help my parents out with this. If we could figure out what happened, maybe that get them off my back for a little bit.
Maybe. And, I'm not going to lie. Given the effect that tea had on me, I'm curious what someone would do with something like that, or why they would steal it. So it's probably a good idea to get Flint involved.
Yeah. He pokes his head out. Hey, Flint, Sybil, you want to come in here?
Sure.
What's on your mind?
I was hoping you could help. So here's the thing. Hey, just gonna have to ask you to, don't talk about this a lot. It's just this shipment right here. It's not exactly legal. So, but we're trying to get it legalized because we feel like that there are a lot of good properties that these ground up plants have. So, there are 3 doses of it that were stolen, and I was hoping that we could all put our heads together and figure out, like, maybe who stole it.
Side investigation, huh? All right. Let's see. Should I do an intelligence roll?
Well, how do I put this?
What do you think?
Where is it? Whoops, wrong button. Come on, be nice.
My hands stop itching!
All right. I believe in your formula book you do have forensic die.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
What should I be rolling?
Well, you can either roll perception. You can use magic to try and you can maybe perhaps use magic to try and figure out what. Just think outside the box a little bit. Just try and investigate.
Alrighty, I'm gonna use my die.
So
this will work if there's like blood or some kind of material or something, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So what should I be tracking for? Let's see.
It's inserting a small amount of another chemical material such as blood or mud. The vial reacts rapidly, transforming into the dye, which you can spend 1 minute to brush onto a single object. All right. So
Got like fingerprint powder almost.
yeah. Sybil. Roll perception for me, please.
Hey! Good stuff.
Of course, Doc gets a good roll.
So
On occasion.
So, Sybil, you're kind of, around the case, you're just kind of, you're kind of looking at, you're kind of like, combing it over with your long, bony fingers. And then you come across something interesting. You very delicately, you very delicately pick up like this little black wisp. That was underneath the case.
A wisp?
Yes.
A wisp. Wisp of what?
What is? Sybil, roll. Where is this? Where is this one? Roll lore, Plane of Shadows.
Oh, you meant an actual wisp.
It should be interesting.
Ooh.
Hey!
Nice.
So yes, you are aware of what this is. It's residue. It's residue, and it's residue from the Plane of Shadows. And what it usually happens is it sometimes drops. It sometimes appears when someone shadow walks.
I am now thinking of the number of showers that Ivan must have had to take.
Actually, that's true.
Well, have we come across anyone who could do something like this?
I don't know. I don't know anyone who could cast Shadow Walk other than Wait, couldn't? It's Caius looks towards Flint. Wait, wasn't that something your dad could do?
You think my dad is involved in this?
Well, no, it's just And your dad isn't here. Shoot. So we can't ask him if there's anyone else he knows who can do this. Ah.
Well, the good news is that Shadow Walk's not exactly the most common of spells, so I need to check something. I don't think he can, but that'd be funny. No. I was seeing if you could use Shadow Walk.
But yes, roll, if anyone who wants to understand anything about Shadow Walk, roll Arcane or Arcana or Occultism.
Okay. Let's see if I have that. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on. Hang on. Which is better? Arcana 11. Heck yeah, let's go.
Oh, there we go.
Flint knows his stuff.
Flint knows.
Yeah.
Flint remembers the couple of times that Ivan has traveled with Flint using Shadow Walk.
And we vacation.
Yep.
Sort of trip you want to take your kids on? Yippee!
Yes. Ivan has been very it is a very expedient way of travel as long as you're careful in how you use it. But yeah, you know that you'd have to be very powerful because this is what would be categorized as a level 5 spell. So you'd have to be almost up there with almost up there with the heroes of Directian to be able to cast this.
Well, if there's one thing I know from Dad after he's shadow walked me so many times to school after I missed the coach, you have to be a really powerful magic user in order to be using this, like on par with Dad and the rest of his friends, like hero of Directian level threat.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Whoever did this is no joke.
To steal pouches of powder?
Huh.
Maybe this person is so strong that high-level spells to them are just, nothing.
Possibly.
I mean, to use a powerful spell like that for such a menial task, it's like, huh.
Why
Okay.
why only 3 of these doses, though?
Hoshimi kind of pinches the brow kind of pinches the bridge of her nose. I almost feel like if I say this, the detective will peer out of thin air. I wonder if it has anything to do with Hollyhock.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
But still, it would be so odd.
Yeah. What would he want with an anxiolytic? Well, I think that's well, we got something now. That's something to tell my parents. What do you think? Do you want to wait for them to get back from lunch, or do you want to or should we investigate the museum?
Could we split up party?
Now,
Nah.
part of me wants to just meet them just to get a read on the sort of people who raised you and your brother. But the practical side of me says we should hightail it.
Yeah. All right. Well, you can meet my folks later then. All right.
By the way, this is out of character, by the way. It would be really funny if he grabbed the anxiolytic because his meeting with Owen stressed him out so much that he had to take something.
Well, Hoshimi's not used to highborn crap, okay?
Yeah.
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 She's a princess by proxy, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So, heading over to the where is it? The
Oh, you're right. I like this music.
So yes,
It's very ethereal.
as you head across the city towards the Great Disaster Museum, you see many different things just artifacts and documents, all from a time when the multiverse was almost enslaved.
Voice, go to your room.
So you're heading in, and you see this sort of elderly gentleman walk up to you. I'm sorry, the premises are closed for now because we are there's been an accident.
An accident?
Yes, one of our guards was attacked last night, and
Oh, right. We saw him in the hospital.
Yeah.
oh dear. He starts looking between you three.
Wait, didn't Caius come with us?
Oh yes, Kai's speaking with you.
Yeah. 4 of us.
I'm sorry. You four wouldn't happen to be adventurers, would you?
The very same.
Yeah, Caius nods and says, I'm a part of the princess's adventuring party, yeah? Oh, that's wonderful. Well, you see, do you think you could help me figure out who might have done this?
Well, we already have
certainly try.
we already have a diagnosis from what your guard suffered from. Maybe we can make some connections.
Right. So, let me bring you in. He starts bringing you into the Venom exhibit.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I think this might be where he got the poison from.
Yes, so, we're currently trying to create a replacement for an artifact that was recently stolen.
Something was stolen?
Indeed. The Mask of Sorn.
Oh. What does it do?
We don't think it does anything. It's just stolen.
Huh.
Interesting.
And yes, if you can help me figure out who might have done this and who may have attacked my guard, it's there is something I can actually do for you. We did get some donations for some exhibits, but some of the artifacts were clever fakes, and I was about to throw them out, but they're yours as long as you remember to register them.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say no to potentially useful gear.
Right. I can go fetch them if you all want to investigate.
All right.
Okay.
All right, detective work.
All right.
What are we rolling?
Whatever you think will help you. Cast any spells, use any abilities, or just roll perception and hope for the best.
Shall I dye the place up?
Well, I'm looking for something that would be from the plane of shadows, I imagine, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Hoshimi's just looking for any sort of generic magic signatures that shouldn't be there.
Oh, what was that, Josh? What do I roll to use my die? I'm gonna give the place like a fingerprint testing.
You can just use your quick. If you're gonna use your forensic die, you can actually put the wisp, the shadow wisp in there, and use that to dye the place for the planet.
Perfect.
Yeah, and that'll just be a quick alchemy, and you can use that to. And all you have to use is what was it? One of your alchemical reagents.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
All right, fantastic.
All right, quick alchemy craft.
Why is he really injured? He was in the hospital for like a night and
Hey, there we go.
Oh yeah, I should probably.
Hey, critical success. Heck yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah!
Let's go, baby.
Ooh. All right, you managed to do that, and Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you managed to. You created a big batch, maybe a little more than you needed, but hey, always be prepared, you know.
Yep. The more the merrier.
All right. So Hoshimi, you send out your little pulse of detect magic, and yeah, around the area where the mask used to be, there are some little pings. Sybil, you start moving closer, and yes, you grab some of the little shadow wisps. You hand them to Flint. He makes up more of the forensic die with them, and Flint starts getting a little brush and just starts brushing everything down.
Yes, very interesting, very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna choke you for those voices one day, Finn.
Please allow me to finish investigating before any bodily harm. Thank you.
So yes, you start like paint. It's almost like painting everything down. It's just like you got your like nose to the ground, and you're just like just stroking across the floor. It's like, and Hoshimi and Sybil are just following you along with Caius, just watching the master at work.
The crime scene is my canvas.
I don't know how I set you up for these things. I don't.
I just take I just use what I'm given.
No, the problem is Finn is one of those people who, it's like me. He sees every possible little nook and cranny, but he does it for the other side of the spectrum of jokes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Congrats, Josh. You have 2 friends like that.
yay.
Put that on a t-shirt. The crime scene is my canvas. Anyway.
Yeah.
This call
What's
is
the-
gonna become a crime scene. Anyways.
All right.
What do I see?
All right. So yeah, you're pretty sure you're able to kind of follow the trail of where this mysterious thief has been. So as you're walking through, you're kind of seeing this trail that it stops. Right, it stops at an abrupt angle, and you can see that there's a little bit of shattered remains of a chair here.
Oh. That's some kind of scuffle, I guess.
Or is it the chair that Amber threw in one of her rage fits?
Call back.
Yeah. There's also the shattered remains of a bottle.
Ooh. Okay, I'm definitely investigating that. Should I roll knowledge alchemy? Or does it say it on the bottle?
It does not say it on the bottle. What you're going to have to roll for that is you're gonna have to roll crafting.
Crafting. Got it. Come on, bro. Okay, 10. That's good.
Hey,
Yeah. So
Break me
Dad.
there.
So you're looking at this, you're sniffing it, you give it a little test. You're pretty sure you know what this was. An invisibility potion.
Invisibility potion.
Yes.
Most intriguing.
Hoshimi finally leans down and grabs Flint's ear.
I'm in incredible pain right now.
Oh, and
Tug!
Owen would be so proud, yes.
Oh man.
I do believe I'm in pain right now.
Flint? Either you stop that or the ear comes off.
But I needed to listen for clues.
Tug.
Ow! Okay.
Do you know what 10 pounds of dork does to a human ear? Rips it off? Very good.
Hoshimi, let's go.
Okay, there's a broken invisibility potion next to the chair.
An invisibility potion.
Caius pipes up. Oh yeah, Nova's used those before. She yeah, but she has to carry a couple of them because they don't last very long. Like, what, 10 minutes?
Well, if you're someone who knows what you're doing, that's more than enough time for a thief to slip in and out.
Yeah, but as Nova has said before, it's you never prepare for success. You always prepare for failure.
So this must have been then if that's the case, this must have been some kind of last resort, and maybe somebody found them and they had to get a quick getaway.
Like the guard.
Yeah.
It would account for him being poisoned so heavily.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You think he might have fallen on this chair?
It's possible. Well, if he must have been thrown with a lot of force if it was able to break it.
Well, the
Remind
guy-
me what the guard's injuries were, I'm sorry.
There was on the side of his neck. There was a puncture wound,
Well,
but there was like
I remember that, but what were the injuries other than that? Because you had rolled a pretty high check.
yeah,
other than that, nothing really.
yeah, like no bruises or like bleeding or nothing. Just the side of the neck.
Honestly, given the lack of injuries, that sounds like it's not very possible. That seems like it's not very possible. No one gets thrown into a piece of furniture without at least having a ding or a scratch to show for it.
So you think our thief was the one thrown into the chair?
Possibly.
It's definitely more likely.
Maybe he was thrown into the chair, gravely injured, used the potion as a last resort, snuck away, poisoned, and got away. But they knew they were cornered.
All right. Call me crazy, but I'm starting to think this isn't Hollyhock.
Yes, well, that was a tenuous connection to begin with.
Yeah, given what Officer Edgeworth has said, this is too sloppy for him.
And even if it wasn't, when has he ever hidden from the things he's done?
So that's weird. We got someone who's powerful, but sloppy.
Inexperienced.
Yeah. If they were this powerful and this inexperienced, you think someone would have found them out by now.
Is there any chance that records of magic users would keep track of who's how powerful? And is there any possibility we could look through those files?
I mean, yeah, you'd probably have to ask one of the Inquisitors about it, but I doubt they give that information to people like us. Probably have to get Officer Edgeworth's permission for that.
Yeah, she'd have clearance to get anything we need.
I somehow get the feeling that we shouldn't sit on this.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think we should do? We can't just take it.
At the same time, though.
Wait a minute.
What?
Doesn't the detective have an Inquisitor friend?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it was that orc guy. Name slipping. But yeah, we can ask her. We can ask her to ask him.
Okay, we have our contact.
All right, awesome. You know, a thought just occurred to me.
Yes?
Who here know... Flint, do you actually know how to make drow poison?
I would probably have to research it. I could probably do it if I had a recipe, but I don't think I've ever made it before.
Maybe we should ask somebody about it, because I got a hunch.
If only Fleck was here, he'd probably know how to make that.
Oh, friend of yours?
Huh.
Yeah, best friend actually is more like it.
Ah.
He taught me everything I know.
Oh, wow.
Hoshimi just gives a big toothy grin.
Don't.
I won't. For now.
Right. Yeah, maybe we should find a look up. Maybe we should find an apothecary nearby. See if we can't get something out of this. My hunch is like, this is a lot. If this is a dwarf who had to be poisoned, it had to be a lot. Usually, that sort of stuff leaves a trail.
Okay, so should we start looking around for that?
I mean, a trail.
Once.
I mean, a trail as in a paper trail, like
Oh.
the ingredients.
The ingredients, the poison itself. Even in the underworld, it would be difficult to cover that much up.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to ask some local apothecaries and see, like, maybe who maybe purchased a lot of these ingredients. But first, we're gonna have to ask them what the ingredients are.
Aren't customer records classified? Don't we need clearance for that?
Well, customer records are usually classified, but we could always ask the apothecary themselves off the record.
Okay.
I am pretty good at getting people to tell me things.
Great. Yeah.
All right, I guess we have our next stop then.
Yeah, usually the one who gets people
I
to
love how that flew over everyone's head.
I know what I gotcha.
It's like, great. Usually Princess Abigail's the one who gets people talking in our party.
All right.
All right.
Well, I think I could say, Caius, I've gotten pretty good at getting information out of Directians.
It's like Caius's, his eyes are narrowing. All right, you're up to something. And I don't know what.
How often do you ever know what I'm up to?
I don't know what you're up to, but I know you're up to something.
Well, my compliments, because before you couldn't even figure that out. I'm being sincere with that.
All right. Let's.
She winks at him and just kind of walks off.
Yeah, it's like Caius is just kind of rubbing his face. Ugh, she's gonna be the death of me. The curator comes back. Oh yes, I got the stuff.
Good, I was about to come looking for you.
Right, so here is the so here's the stuff that we got. If you're if it helps you in your investigation, it's all yours.
Okay.
All right, what did he give us?
So why don't we start rolling?
All right, so you'll have to roll a so the first one is a deck of cards.
Okay.
That immediately made my stomach twist.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, wait, I know what to do. Bam.
Hey, don't bump my dice, that's rude.
Sorry.
Domino effect! You bumped me, then he bumped you.
All right.
We're playing bumper dice.
All right. So, Flint, you take a look at the cards, and yeah, it's like you take a look at the cards, and
Please don't say. Please don't say.
you're a little nervous about them, but then you breathe a sigh of relief. They're not what you think they are.
Okay.
It's something
Okay.
similar, but a lot safer.
Okay, if we got a deck of many things, I was gonna have a stroke.
No, this is a deck of illusions. It's a series
Ooh.
of 34 parchment cards that usually comes in a velvet bag or simple leather wrap. And each card depicts a different creature, monster, or other being that, when the deck is activated, immediately appears as a believable life-size illusion.
I like
Oh.
that.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So you can look at the card's artwork, but no magical effect takes place until you activate the deck, shuffling and drawing randomly.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I'm sure Sybil would enjoy playing with that.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. The next one is...
Excuse me.
Come forth, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I was literally just about typing that in the freaking chat.
Yeah, voice got it first.
There we go.
Alright. Alright. So, both Hoshimi and Sybil know what this is, what this next one is. Especially because Sybil already has one of the same type of these. This is an Aeon Stone. And what happens is Sybil has just not used it often since he's never really had a real reason to. But this one,
I thought Adrian had it.
yeah, oh, Adrian had it, right? Adrian had it. Well, he just never really had an opportunity to use it. But this Aeon Stone, you both know that this allows you to. It just kind of floats around your. It just kind of floats around your body when it's invested. Kind of floats around your head very slowly. And what this one does, this is an agate ellipsoid, and it allows you to cast augury once per day.
All of that sounded dangerously close to Mass Effect. Agate Ellipsoid just sounds like a planet in Mass Effect. Did I say Mouse Effect?
Mouse of...
All right, the next one is a ring.
Right.
I love that. I love how I just discovered how this system worked. And I love it.
mystery dice?
Yeah, the mystery dice. So yeah,
I won't lie, it is annoying me tremendously.
I like it.
But yeah, it's called a secret check.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
All right. But yes, so Flint. Oh yeah, I could probably actually reveal the reveal. Okay. So
Did Flint roll?
yeah, Flint did not roll.
Oh, I did?
No.
Oh, I thought I rolled nature already.
No. Try again.
Well, lucky.
Okay. Hang on. Do public. Yeah, do it.
Oh no, you just click the little nature thing in the chat.
Oh, I thought I... Oh, okay. Let's try it again then.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Okay, so both Hoshimi and Flint have figured out what this thing is.
Oh, boy.
This is an intricately carved ivory ring with an opal set into it. And it's also the ivory is carved in the shape of a skull. And you've seen you both have seen a few priests have this sort of ring, and it allows them to detect whenever they're in the presence of a nearby incorporeal creature, such as a ghost. It's a very vague sense, similar to a sense of smell, but yes, this is what is known as a spirit sight ring.
Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Actually, yeah. That would probably be best in Sybil's hands.
All right, Hoshimi rolled a nat 20.
Hey!
Nice.
Good luck again!
All right, while you were wandering the streets of Urzaban, you've come across these before. This is what is known as a pacifying rune. So what you do is you apply this rune to a weapon, and you use your mechanically, you use your reaction to force the creature to make a DC 20 will save, or they are pacified.
Oh, that so sounds like something Hoshimi would use.
Yes.
Yeah. And the next is, it appears to be another rune.
Oh, roll again.
Alright. Oh, wow. Both Sybil and Flint got this.
Hey!
This is fun.
Yeah, it is.
I like this.
Alright. Flint, you know this because in your line of work, people have used these things. And Sybil, you have seen, it's in your many different habits of people watching, you have noticed this. You have noticed a couple fighters use this as well. This is a demolishing rune, and it's specifically used to destroy constructs.
All right. Okay.
So it basically it does more damage to terrain.
Okay.
So this is a rune bomb, basically.
Yeah, it has to be attached to a weapon. So, next.
Ooh, okay. Let's go nature again.
The little question marks. Oh, wow.
What do we got?
Flint was able to identify this by 1.
Woo! It's still an identification. I'll take it.
Yeah, everybody else failed. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's So, what you know this. So. Oh, and this is great. Flint, you know what this is. This is a talisman, which is usually talismans are usually affixed to weapons and armors, and they're like one-time use items. And this is something that you've seen your father use at some point. This is a singing muse.
Ooh.
It's a small figurine carved from a single piece of silvery spiky stone. It resembles a beautiful dryad pouring water into a small pool. You know that when the muse is activated, Ivan has described it as being momentarily enlightened with inspiration. And mechanically, you attempt a performance check as a reaction. And you attempt a performance check, and then as a reaction, if you roll a success on your triggering check, you get a critical success instead of a success.
Cool! Oh, that'll be useful.
Yes.
I know everything now.
And the final item.
All right.
Another nat 20 from Hoshimi.
Hey! Good job, Hoshi.
Wow, just like you
I'd
guys
say
have...
the blessing is going well today.
Oh, last week was so bad about identifying, so this is very bittersweet for me.
It's because you
Oh,
didn't
guys, you
do
have-
the blessing.
You guys have no idea. Like, oh my gosh, like, I'm sorry. I know that I'm not supposed to say anything, but like last week was terrible. We identified maybe one thing on our own. Our guest identified something, and we still have 2 things that we didn't touch. And then Yuto, I think, actually identified something.
No, he didn't identify it. He
He
stole it.
stole it, though.
Yeah, it was like 2 things we identified, and Utah stole a shirt. That's what.
Stole one of the things we managed to identify because it like boosts movement or something like that. It was so bad. We got like 5 things. We could identify 2.
Yeah.
You should have done the blessing. What can I say?
He didn't
Well, feel the work. Okay.
care.
Okay, first of all, we didn't figure out that was the problem until after the session started.
Could have been precautionary.
I know. We didn't think about it.
Anyway.
Okay.
So, this next bit is, Hoshimi, you know what this is because, you have seen people use this kind of ammunition before in Urzaban. And
The
while
way you said that frightens me.
it should. And while it is legal, it is frowned upon.
Oh boy.
This is ammunition, and it's something to wrap around a single piece of ammunition, and it's etched with occult symbols and tiny grinning skulls. This is terrifying ammunition.
Ooh.
And you know that when it strikes a creature, it fills their mind with visions of their own failures, tragedies, and eventually their own death. Mechanically, they must make a will save or be frightened.
Oh gosh.
Now I wish I used a gun.
Hey, Owen, we got a present for you. Don't touch it.
But yeah, so yes, the curator, he's kind of... Oh, so yes, the, that, deck of illusions right there. It was when it was donated, it was tagged as a deck of many things. Turns out it wasn't.
Thank goodness for that.
Yes, that
Well,
Aeon...
I've heard some rather nasty stories about decks of many things, so you should really be considering yourself lucky.
Yes. Yes, and there are other things, like, these were tagged with, like, that Aeon Stone. It was supposed to be a focus used in Elvana Kilva's experiments, but it was not.
Well, that was out of character. I hate that woman.
That ring, that was supposed to be one of the anti-magic rings used by the many drow in their invasion, but turns out it's not anti-magic.
Okay.
Ring? I thought the story I heard said that they were pendants.
Really? Pendants.
Well,
if I got-
double check records.
Yep, time to double check records. And keep in mind, I am old. Yes. Oh, and yes, this little rune here. This is supposed to be a shard of a sword that was shattered by Ivan's magic.
Oh.
That's just a rune.
Exactly. And this rune right here was supposed to be a fake energy source of a Cumulus cannon.
Yeah, Dad would have some words to say about the accuracy of these objects if he saw them in the museum.
Oh, yes, exactly. And this little muse right here, this is supposedly a bauble from the Tower of the Frostwind Virago.
The who and the what? Oh, this must be a part of the story I'm not familiar with. Whatever.
And this is supposed to be augmented ammunition from the gun of Zaylen Kentel.
You said Kentel, not lentil. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm hungry.
Yes, so if you want these, they're all yours.
These would come in very handy. Thank you
Definitely.
so much.
Well, were you able to figure everything out?
Not quite everything, but we did figure out some interesting things.
We've definitely got some leads and some potential places to take the investigation next, so this was extremely helpful.
This would be much easier if the detective and the professor were here. They're much better at this than the rest of us.
Well, they got their own thing. Well, from what I've heard, it's like you guys are kind of being pulled into many different directions. So maybe when we meet up, I'll compare notes.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
For now, though, should we apothecary shop?
Yeah. All right, let's head out. We got a lead. All right. Don't be strangers. You can easily come back.
Actually,
Maybe
can I
sometime.
make a donation to the museum with my money?
Sure.
I'll give him 5 gold pieces. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey!
Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. You got 19 though. That's good.
Okay, so Hoshimi, you only see this because after Flint gives his donation, you're rolling your eyes, and you notice something in one of the other exhibits. You notice that you notice in the exhibits for Queen Jaminia, one of the dust isn't right in one of the cases.
What's this?
Ma'am, where are you going?
Something's off here.
Yes. As you look closer at one of the cases, containing one of Jaminia's armor, you notice that the armor itself has less less dust on it than other pieces in the exhibit.
That's odd. Curator,
Yes?
any chance you could take a closer look at this?
Yes. He takes a closer look. What about it? It's one of Jaminia's breastplates.
Look at the amount of dust on it. And now compare it to the dust in other parts of this same exhibit.
That's he starts touching the piece of armor. Huh. That is odd. Did someone move this? What do you think happened?
If someone moved it, then I would think that it would show a little bit more clearly in the dust itself. They would have to put either their hands or some sort of magical force on it to move it.
Well, this shouldn't have been moved recently. It's the only time we changed exhibits we moved the exhibits around was a few years ago.
Do I still have
What?
dye? Can I give it a brush?
One moment.
That works.
All right, detecting magic. You can tell that there's a let's see, what's the thing on? You can tell that there's a little bit of abjuration magic on it.
Abjuration magic?
Yes.
Did Queen Jaminia use magic?
Oh no, but it's not surprising that some of her armor might have had a magical enchantment placed on it, at least for protection.
I suppose. But how long would that sort of enchantment last?
Well, depending on how they did it, it could either last maybe a day or indefinitely.
Given some of the stories I've been told about the Archmage, entirely possible it's just eternal. Excuse me.
Okay.
Indeed, voice. I'm throwing so many different things at you, and you better all be writing these down. If not, voice will.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's the only one in this bloody party who takes any notes.
Look, I don't know how to take notes, okay? I never had to in school. I never learned note-taking skills.
Yes.
Did it?
I found I actually did better in college because I didn't take notes. Because when I tried to take notes, I did worse for whatever reason.
Huh.
That's
And
interesting.
I'm not the only one! Yeah, and Ari rewatches the sessions, obviously, but yes.
Well, so do I.
Yeah.
So, Hoshimi looks over at Flint. You've got that notebook of yours on you, right?
Yeah, always.
Can you can you write some of this down?
Alright, way ahead of you. He flips past like half a book's worth of drawings and comics. Extra paper, here we go.
That's still less full than Adrian's.
Alright, Flint is gonna be our note taker.
Alright. So.
It feels so strange to be investigating something like this without the professor here.
Well, it proves that we can handle things on our own if need be.
I suppose. Just
Alright.